This one probably going to try to keep it pretty short and sweet. We're going to be today. I know y'all are getting ready for the holidays. Everybody's getting ready for holidays and stuff. It's already the 24th over here. We're going to do half a day here. After class, just in case, normally I do it before class, but after class today, I'm going to be doing on YouTube how to do a tutorial on Wave Video Maker, which is what I use instead of Vidnami, just in case. I know some of y'all ask me all the time. So let's see here. Get your questions if you have any questions. Let's go and have Chris talk a little bit. Yeah, he's Chris is in Rank Fortress colors. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He can't be
Repping.
tell him I'm gonna send him a damn hoodie that's gonna say Rank Fortress on the side and all that
Bro,
stuff.
I'll rock it. Fuck it.
I'll send it. Say, Rank Fortress, and then I have on the side says CEO.
CEO.
Yep, CTR manipulation king, bitch. All right, so Holly's in here. Good day, Holly.
Hi, Holly.
All right. So if you got GMB questions, drop your GMB questions. But I don't know how many of y'all actually been paying attention. I have been paying attention. Mr. Chrissy Poo over here, or Mr. Chris. He don't like Chrissy Poo. So I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing with you, bro.
I know.
Chris, is one of these dudes that just likes to give away shit sometimes. And I saw him doing a TikTok. And he's been testing TikTok. So I know all y'all got freaking questions about TikTok. Y'all ask me about it. And I'm going to let Chris, share a little bit of what he's been doing. Yeah, Patrick, it's a Wave video tutorial. I'm doing it after class at like about 10:30. So just pay attention to YouTube. He's not real. You're not dancing or any craziness on TikTok. I've been doing some of that, but no way. The main goal, I think, for Chris, probably the same goal of me, is get people from TikTok to YouTube. Get them to the top of my funnel. It's not necessary. I'll do crazy stuff like I do the food dance and I do the beatboxing. I do stuff that's trending only to drive people to my YouTube, like some stupid stuff like that. But I don't. And then I put inspirational stuff on, or you're talking about SEO and all that jazz. But yep. So interested in hearing your process, or at least some of your process. He's not going to divulge unless he wants to. He's not going to divulge everything and just give it all up. But I just kind of want to hear what you're going through, what you've been seeing, and why you're doing it. What made you want to do it, all that jazz.
Well, I mean, is there any other questions before we maybe?
Yeah, I mean, just get you Fernell just popped in. Any GMB general questions, right? Before we talk about TikTok or anything like that. So let's see, go through all this. Okay, 11111. Okay, good. Let's see, Patrick. Yeah, Vidnami. I loved Vidnami. Now I just use Wave Video Maker. I can make a video in 5 minutes.
WAVE?
Yeah, Wave.
So that's W-A-V-E. It. That's the one I've been looking for.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over it today. It's basically
let's do that.
I can do it with text. You want me to do it right now? I'll do it right now.
I do. Right. I don't know about everyone else, but that's what I want. I'll trade you TikTok info for videos.
All right, so we'll do Wave and show you guys Wave. I want someone to drop me a blog link. You got a blog, Chris, on your site?
Blog? No.
Okay.
Which
site?
All
right, so which drop me a link to a blog any of you guys have, and we're going to do a Wave video tutorial for you guys. And I'll show you. Now, I'm not going to show you all about the optimizations and all that shit. That's in another class. I'm probably, once we get back and we start that 100 video day challenge, I'm going to take a week and just teach y'all YouTube domination or stacking. And I'm going to give y'all a lot of juicy juice, if you will. So I need a blog link from anybody. Anybody.
I mean,
I can
I
go
could give
grab
you
one.
Go grab the New York SEO page or the CTR page. Those are, I guess, blogs. A piece of content is what you're after.
Yeah, that's all I want. There we go. I got one. Bambi. Thank you, Bambi.
There you go.
Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, that's not long enough. I mean, to me, that's that's not a real blog to me. Let's go to my site and get one. When I say blog, I mean 1,500 words or so. I'm actually talking about a blog. All right, just to explain. Oh, let me grab this one. Rank math versus squirrely or something. One of these other blogs I got. Google My Business Tips. All right. Anyone messed around with scrape box and comments? I gotta let this person in. Okay, CTR. I'm gonna grab your CTR manipulation. Miss Palmer. There you are. I'm gonna use your video, Chris.
Okay.
Or use your text. All right. So normally, this is the screen here. CTR manipulation. He has a video in here. This is a little bit of text. Normally, I wouldn't deal with like 1,500 words or more, right? Vidnami used to be able to just take this and, drop it in Vidnami and it creates a video. Wave Video Maker's the same. So I can do it two ways. I can copy all the text, right?
Yep.
Like so. Can y'all see me?
Yep, I see it.
Okay, just making sure. Does CTR work? Does click-through rate manipulation work? Extensive training on blah, blah, blah for free. I could take all this right here, all this text. I could do it two ways. And I go to Wave Video Maker and say, create a video. I can either use the blog post link or the text link. Text, Control V. I'd usually come in here and I'll, change or edit it a little bit, but not too much. Right. But overall, you can do it this way. The other way I wanted to show y'all really to do it is you go like this: Control, copy the URL, create video, blog posted video, paste your link here. Do you want to use all stock assets, preferably free? How long of the duration do you want the video? Let's say, maybe a minute. Short, because if I do it less than a minute, I can use these as shorts. If it's a really long blog, I want it longer. I've done, we've done videos that are 10 minutes long. Hit next, right? How do I want it to lay out? Let's just say I want it like this, create video. Generally speaking, I'm not going to say it's perfect, but generally speaking, it chooses the images based upon whatever the text is. So in my case, if I usually talk about Google or GMB or whatever, or business or Facebook, it's going to pull images based off of that information.
I didn't see, oh, sorry, excuse me. I didn't see where you set the sizing at.
You don't.
Well, how do
I'll show you again. Give me 1 second. So go back in here real quick. So this is the Wave Video Maker, right? I go create video, blog post a video. I paste your link here, right? Next, let's say I want it 1 minute, right? Next. And then you choose, you want it square, horizontal, vertical, story, Facebook cover, any of these. It's already preset sizing.
So story is YouTube short or?
Yep, shorts. So I can make YouTube shorts out of this or Instagram or any of those, right? TikTok, all that stuff. So square would be, Instagram would be square. Story is going to be, shorts. Facebook covers over here. You could do all types of craziness, but let's just go with horizontal. because we normally use these for our blogs, press releases, Holly's News Network, everything. Just hit create video, and generally that process will take, depending on how fast my internet is, usually 5 minutes or less. But it just depends on how, how many videos I'm processing. So, and I'll give you an example of this video we just did. So we did this one, it's processing it, but this is one we are done. Whenever you're done, this is what it looks like. So this is about auto hail repair or body, vehicle.
Cool.
Generally speaking, I choose music that's like electronic music, not crazy, not too, insane or anything like that.
And why do you like this better than Vidnami?
Because Vidnami, remember Vidnami went to hell in a handbasket because they got rid of it and sold it, and not Google, but GoDaddy bought it.
Ah, I see.
And when GoDaddy comes out with something, I don't touch anything GoDaddy messes with, because they always, pretty much break it. It's processing some other videos right now, so it's going to take a bit. But when it's done, what it will wind up having, it will have across the side here, I'll say, for instance, let's go back to this and see it's processing it or whatever. But if we wanted to edit it, in the bottom of it, you can actually choose the images and everything else. And then you can replace the images just depending on if you wanted to replace them or not. Let's go to this one, like this right here, this right here. These are all being processed. So it's probably not going to let me, mainly because of the sheer fact there's just so many of them being processed right now. But when it pulls it in, it's going to choose images based upon whatever the text is. So, depending on, is it talking about Google? Is it talking about home improvement, roof repair, like this one right here, general contractor, housing. We do these for every single client, every single one of them. And the whole point behind it, and I'm pretty sure it, is like Google's API and YouTube's API reads text. You can also, inside of Wave, you can add voiceovers. So if I have a voiceover, I can do that as well. So instead of it just being music, I could read the whole text, and I could be like, for example, with Chris's and CTR manipulation, I could go, what is click-through rate manipulation? Click-through rate manipulation is used to appear as organic click-through and traffic, and just read it slowly, but read it. And that's going to take a bit because internet, video, and everything else. But ultimately, it creates it based off the images and everything else. Once it's done, then, let's see here. Let's go create a video. Let's text a video.
It's cool.
But yeah, Vidnami was really cool, and I'd started using it, and then within like 2 or 3 months, GoDaddy buys it up.
Yeah, I saw. I thought it was you. It was either you or Chase. I saw one of you two guys with it, and that's why I was like, "Well, why are you using this one? This one must be way better."
Yeah, it's because they just got rid of it. Is all.
I
or
figured this one
sold
maybe
it. They
processes
sold it
faster, or there's something kind of trick with this one. It's better.
No,
You're like, no, I just hate GoDaddy.
And GoDaddy hasn't dropped it yet. They bought it, and then they haven't come back out with it. But these videos you can use, you can slap them up, pretty fast. I mean, if we're not processing, problem is we're pumping out, like right now, I know they're pumping out at least 60 blogs today, and all of them are in here using this thing. So let's see here, iPhone. Once it's done, I'll drop it and everything, but it chooses the images and everything based off here. Here you go. It just did it already, but all right. So here's the video. I'm not saying everything's perfect, but essentially data manipulation, CTR manipulation. If I click this, you know,
Jeez. That's freaking nuts. It's kind of cool, man.
and then it will change the images in the background, and you can break up the text however you want it. If you want to look different, you know.
I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, and it does, you just choose the music or whatever, and then it will, you know, what is a good click through, then it goes to this image, you know, depending on how long you want it, then it goes back over to here, and it comes over to here. What is SEO strategies, you know, and then I use, these are the videos that we're making whenever I'm taking a blog, creating the YouTube stack, and then taking that and putting it in the blog, putting it in the press release, putting it in Holly's News Network, and then putting it inside of our G stacks as well. So all of it's daisy chained together.
I love it.
So that's what we're going to be going over today in the little 10-minute power video. But if you don't have Wave and you want Wave, let me know and I'll drop you the affiliate link if you want it. As always, appreciate y'all using it, but I'm just showing it to you so y'all can use it. You can make videos. Give me, you know, 5 or 6 of them. I'll make 5 or 6 in an hour. You know, it don't take long because I have the template down now, you know. And whenever we talk about YouTube videos, after the 4th, that full week that we're going to be doing it, I'll give you my template and everything, you know.
Do you have a deal? Do you have like a 10% off or something?
I don't even know, bro. I really don't. I don't even know. I think it's you could sign up for free with that link.
If it was a nickel off.
Oh, look.
I would freaking take the code. You know what, that I'm not, bro. You know, it wildly reminds me of, did you ever have Microsoft's Video Maker?
Yeah, I do. I still do.
You just stack up the photos, you know, but I like that it's like that, but you're adding the text right on top, which is pretty cool. Way more of it, obviously. How long do you think it takes? About 5 minutes to make a video?
5 minutes. And yeah, they do got a special deal. It's 10% off when you use the link, by the way.
Nice. Well, did you drop that link?
Yeah, I'm dropping it. Part of why I like doing that, you know, I'll pause the recording real quick. Give me 1 second. So just FYI. Second audio wave on YouTube works good. Facts. That is a definite fact. Let's see here.
It says here something about video. I just went to the website now. It says something about video embeds. Where are they embedding them to?
I don't know. I've never even used that part.
Okay. I was just curious, like, do they have their own platform?
Never even noticed that. So where do you see that at?
Well, I started looking for cheap. So I just looked up deals to see if I could get more than 10%.
Yeah, it just tells you, for example, easily embed your videos anywhere, fine tune your video. Yeah, it's just saying that you can embed them. Let me see. Can I embed videos?
But why are they giving me a number though? I wonder. They're putting a specific number on it though. I wonder. So let's see.
Yeah, it's just saying, for example, you can embed them on your website and everything. They give you a code, or you can host them.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, we take all of them and we host them on our client's own YouTube channel. That way, if they ever do leave us, they have it. We don't have it, you know. So, Patrick, so chilling, man, chilling. Thank you. Hey, Mike. Any questions regarding GMB? Because otherwise, we're going to move on to something else.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
What are you moving on from? Just so I know what I missed. Quick 30-second synopsis.
How to make YouTube videos and voiceovers
On Wave?
On Wave, yes.
Okay, yeah, I know.
What camera do you have, dude? You're looking very fly right now. You're looking like HD type shit.
Thank you. It's the
it
one
looks
Will
really
got, the 4K Brio.
Ah, dude, that's the same one I got. I was wondering. I'm like, I can see.
Yo, I've been waiting to see you.
Going. Got that tan going, dude. You got...
I've been waiting to see you because together, right? Because got the camera. I got this freaking thing over here, like a mic on a swivel arm and everything. Like, guys got me ready to go over here. And I'm gonna have to go upgrade this PC because it's fast, but I haven't even started recording videos. So I'm just gonna go like a bit higher, you know?
Yeah.
I'll owe that all to Will.
That YouTube channel's dropping soon, bro.
Yep. I have no choice. It's only right.
Our YouTube channel is still clicking.
Yo, Will, so, I have a question regarding Wave because I haven't used it personally in like a long ass time, right? But you could do the audio, you could add an audio voiceover on it, but you have to do it manually, right? You have to add it in. It doesn't have that feature.
No, you have to manually add it. I've never seen the feature. They may have the feature.
So no, they don't. I'm gonna put you on to something too. No affiliate link, right? Pictory, bro. That shit is the shit because it has it'll convert the text into voice for you already. Now, once we get that file, we still do some other things to it. I'm gonna leave that at that, right? So it's not all in one, but I don't give a fuck. That Pictory, check that out. That shit is dope. I'll go in phrase, take a keyword, a question, write some bullshit content out of it, specifically trying to get a list, throw that shit into Pictory, video citation, then throw the Twitter, the tweets, the embeds, throw a little press release, stack everything on top of that shit.
Chris is over here smiling. He's like,
So these hot little videos though, this isn't Wave though that you got cranking out here. Like you got this crabs in a bucket. You have one from here. This is not Wave.
That is Premiere. I have just hired my own. He's in house now, videographer and social media manager because I'm taking it to another level. In which we're basically I'm going everything we're normally doing. Like me and you and all in CTR, all these classes, I'm going to repurpose them all like Gary Vee talks about doing and basically putting them across all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere.
I'm with you, bro.
So if you see my face, you're going to see Mike Merlino, Holly Starks, Chris Palm, or anybody else that wants to get on board.
Dude, you know how you said like I helped you with stuff, dude. Like I saw what you were doing with the shorts and stuff. I was like, man, like I'm taking Will's advice, man. I'm going to I started the other channel up. I'm like, screw it, man. We might as well go for it, man. I appreciate that. You gave me the encouragement to.
Sorry, Chris, go ahead.
Crank out even more content.
Yeah, because this guy's already a beast, right? Chris, you give him any more ammunition, forget about it. He might not sleep.
Hey.
But bro, you got me inspired too, because you know more than anybody. You literally forced me into doing this shit. And now when I see your little graphics and stuff, like that stuff entices me so much because me and you never had this convo, Will, me and Chris briefly, but I used to be heavy into IG. Heavy, and still have accounts with 40K followers that are active, and I haven't posted on them in 3 years. So
that's why I literally
real easy to revive those things. You know what I mean?
Yep. I literally told my boy, I said, that came in today, I said, basically, I just bought a course, right? I have my own mentors and stuff. I have a course. Here's the course you're going through. It's about content making, if you will, if you don't, Frank Kern. And the whole mindset and creating, if you will, a following and that sort of thing. And then on top of it, besides that, creating all the content, repurposing it. Like after you do a video, what are you doing with the video?
Absolutely.
Most people don't do nothing with a video. I mean,
that shit needs to go everywhere. Little snippets. You got 1 minute on TikTok. Take a good minute, throw it in there, throw them emoji. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and
so that's what we're doing. And then on top of it, I'll take the same photo that we use on the YouTube, and then say in today's video, William and Chris or William and Mike talk about blah 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 blah. Go watch the replay with a link, and I sent out the email blast to like 80,000 something people and everything else, and really pushing, you know, and it's paying off in dividends. I mean, last month on YouTube, you know, was 2K a month just on that YouTube, like just in November. So, and then, I mean, Chris has seen some of it, but it's like I wake up and I probably have 50 new subs a day, at least. You know,
Mike,
really
Chris,
shrinking.
here's the PDF of Gary Vaynerchuk's blueprint to make 64 pieces of content a day. And he literally breaks down section by section, and you can download it. I'll drop the link here, bro, for everyone.
Thanks.
So you can like download that. He tells you like tweet, take a photo of the tweet, put that everywhere. Then take the video, cut that up, use this, do that. Cartoons. What else does he say, bro? All the stuff.
That's why lately I've been telling for example, I've been telling my graphics girl, she's been taking everything and making it into like cartoony-ish, if you will, on my Facebook covers, my YouTube cover. I don't even know if you noticed that, Chris. YouTube covers, more that cartoony superhero bang bang type shit.
Yeah, I did.
That sort of thing, because it pops and I wanted to pop out. And now I got, you know, that going on. Then the YouTube covers are the same way. We're always tweaking, you know, and, you know, memes. I got into memes. I love freaking memes, but now I got a social media manager and I go, here's the course. Here's Gary V's stuff. Here's a book I got by Dan Kennedy on social media management and direct marketing. Because a true marketer, if you really want to do it, you don't post a piece of content unless you're making money off of it, or you're directing someone to an offer, or you're put some way to track, is it giving you results? I don't just put content out there just to throw some stupid shit out there, you know? So I'm giving them that, they go through that, and working on only our stuff and that sort of thing.
Well, that's where we have a slight, hey, we all,
I know, bro, me and you work together on that sort of thing. So you're not so much that person, I'm so much that person, and you teach me and I teach you, that sort of thing. So we're doing shit like, here's another funny one. I don't know if y'all have seen that one, like that one.
That's not funny, dude. That's bad for your health. I'm still up. It's 3 a.m. I'm still up, bro. I did that
pre-workout.
So this is, man, what I need to know is how you're cranking out these. So this is After Effects. Is this?
So what I do,
really?
I take a video, right? This Premiere. Okay.
Premiere.
I take the video, like me and you go do a video, me and Jason are doing a video, right? And then what I'm doing, so for example, with me and you, we talk mainly SEO. Yeah. Mainly SEO. I'll just give you, that's just us.
That's what
with me and Mike, it'd be CTR, right?
Yep.
With me and Jason, because Jason's my mentee, we're talking a lot more about mindset and crap you go through, that you go through just, you know, that you go through just to, you know, in a daily basis, trying to just run a business or whatever. So I'm taking that, I take it to a guy in Fiverr and say, chop it up. He chops it up. He sends it to me. It takes him a day to chop it up, charges me like $45. And then that gives me about 15.
Okay.
Depending on the questions like me and you have. You don't, I mean, if you want them to, I'll send them to you whenever me and you have those conversations. You chop it up, do whatever you want with it, but they're already chopped up is what I'm saying. You don't have to chop them up. I chop them up and then I give them to my video guy. I have a template already made up and he just drops the video in it and then changes the title so it bounces in and then changes the background image up top. So if we're talking about crabs in a bucket, he put crabs in the bucket. If we're talking about, you know, who are you hanging out with or spending money with, and it has a wallet with no money in it.
Yep. Yep.
You know, that sort
And
of
then
thing.
these are
That's
showing
all.
up as shorts, William?
Yep, shorts.
Okay. And then this is a custom thumbnail for the actual image because it's different than the actual video that's placed.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So they had to sit there and make that. So that's a custom thing, screenshot with like a background. So that took time. And then you're paying somebody to crank this particular video. This isn't something where you're clicking a button like that wave tool
No,
and poof, it's done.
no.
You have to literally like freaking like
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's.
But they
Okay.
start paying off themselves pretty like
Yeah.
quickly, Chris. Like I was running Money Robot to a lot of my stuff allegedly, and I was getting some like money back from the videos. So you can imagine like they eventually pay themselves off. It just like breaks even for a while. But as long as you got that content multiplier going, you know.
I think he started
Repurposing.
using one of the things I showed him, for example, taking the video, running some traffic to it and backlinks. And I think on one of those videos, he broke $100 at, you know, CPM. So just by doing what me and you've talked about before, Chris, too. So,
Yeah, that's
so
wild.
it winds up paying off. It's like,
Oh, I see what you're
investing.
now I get it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, because that's where I'm, you know. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. So that makes a lot of sense now. I like that a lot more
And
now.
you can also like when you do shorts, right? Say like you or me go off on a tangent about something. You can rank for those high volume keywords
Mhm.
to get more traffic to your channel that have nothing to do with SEO, but you can like get subs and stuff like that.
so for example, and some people may or may not like this part of it, but I don't care. I just like engagement. That's
Excuse me,
right?
Newbie question. Do shorts show up on your YouTube
Yes.
channel, or they're like stories that disappeared?
I'll show you. No,
They
don't
stay on your
disappear.
channel?
They
Okay.
stick, but I think it's wise to just create a whole nother channel for that.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
we
was
can
just
chuck them
about
on
to say.
TikTok.
And then
Chuck
just
them on
abuse the
TikTok.
hell out of them. I'm going to abuse the
So-
hell out of my second channel.
So for example, here's toxic relationships. That one, so this is natural. This is 800 views, 2,000 views, 600 views, 300, 300.
These are big. That's
Toxic relationships is a huge niche. Shorts, toxic relationships, toxic people, narcissistic abuse.
Call me
I
Dr.
sh-
Full J.
If I showed you this on the back end, this got like 9 or 10 dislikes and 52 likes and over 2,000 views. Because we're talking about just life. And then me and Chris talk about just SEO. This one is just crabs in a bucket, letting people, you know, mentality and stuff like that. And then, you know, so that's what they come in. Your goal is to get them featured as a short, you know, but they're being pulled in as a short as well. I'm not putting them on a separate channel just because I'm trying to drive it all to this channel. And this has been the result of that. You know, since December when I
Bro,
started
you got this
changing
down
shit,
to T now, man. I need to swipe some sops
when
here.
when I switched everything over to on my graphics and the shorts and shit, that's when it went kaboom. You know, I went from where I was at to where we're at now. So it's
man, that's an interesting little strategy.
the only
Have
thing
you
I'm
figured out-
doing that's quote unnatural is going to be the backlinks to it in the embed network. Everything else is natural.
Have you figured out how to successfully get them to the front page of the shorts?
Not
Or is
yet.
it just
That's
luck of
what
the
I'm
draw?
working on. I'm working on that. How you were working on TikTok, that's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
I know
that-
it's virality and I know it's engagement, but it's a matter of the key terms.
What
like
type?
I was talking to Holly about, it's like, I'm not going after, you know, how to get out of toxic relationships in 2022. That's some bullshit. I'm not going after that. Let's go after some shorter, like toxic relationships. What is a narcissist? Stuff like that, and getting those. But and this is the same reason I'm going after the TikTok stuff. Same thing.
And you're
So-
going way broader than me. Way broader.
Yeah. But
That's
as a
good.
result, and this is what we talk about. Your channel will get traffic from it. Mike's channel will get traffic from it. Anybody that's why I'm going, hey, if I give you this restream code, hook that bitch up, because we're going to get traffic regardless from a lot of different channels that normally, we're talking about this other day, if you just do SEO, it's a tiny niche, but if I go SEO, relationships, working out, health, whatever, mindset, my graphics person. So, all right. So let me go through this real quick. William's got a VA for a VA for a VA, correct? A project manager and yep. I got a project manager, an assistant project manager, a floor manager. And then the guy that's going to be doing the videos is my own. I don't give them to nobody else. So,
But I did remember hearing that all gentlemen together at the end of the year, overall cost is relatively low though, right?
yeah,
I don't know if you shared that publicly.
my
so I don't
cost
wanna
is
say.
my cost is about 15,000. Well, it's about 15,000 a month. So about 180,000 or so a year.
Yep, that's exactly what you said. $180 a year for all them guys.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I
what
was
you
talking
would
about
make in a
when-
good month. That's the whole year
Yeah.
of the guys,
That's what I was talking about. For example, when Ruan was talking about his cost, the average cost in the States, give you an example. Ruan makes like 1.4 or something like that is what he said, but his cost per month
Right.
is $70,000 a month. So he barely breaks 600K a year after all of his costs.
Stress me out, man.
and all that headache. Yeah, that's too
What-
much headache.
Yeah, what course did I buy? One of my mentors, his name is Zeke, and he has a course on content. I won't give it away, but if you come to me privately and you're serious, when I say serious, you got about 5 figures to invest. I'm not talking about I'm talking about 5 figures a year, about 18K a year to invest. Then, I'll give you his information and stuff. But he will make you go through an application and he'll question you and make sure you're actually serious. Funny. Adobe Premiere mindset after the pre-workout fries. It's like once my gym equipment gets here, I'm gonna be doing getting back into powerlifting. I'm gonna be putting that on my channels. Kind of like how Craig does, bro. Craig does a little bit of everything.
Just boxing.
Not on
Boxing,
not on the YouTube
not on his
channel,
main
though.
channel, but like boxing
way.
and some of that other stuff on like
Secondaries.
Instagram and stuff. But great graphics is branding. Yep, you're branding. Okay, if William is going to do that shit for the 100 video challenge, y'all are going to be laughing at my shit like I do ghetto style down and dirty and get the video done laughing.
But I feel that's what makes Holly's stuff so cool, is that
Yeah.
it's that down and dirty ghetto. Like, listen here, guys, I don't have time for this production shit. This is what's working. I found this out yesterday. That's like the cool stuff,
Yeah. We used to do that, and then it's gotten more cleaner as we could. So, William, are you using TubeBuddy? Yep. I use TubeBuddy. I just started using TubeBuddy probably 2 months ago. Right at the beginning of December, really. Right at the beginning of December is when I started using about a
You
month
like
ago.
TubeBuddy better than vidIQ?
I like vidIQ, but I've just started using TubeBuddy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I'm a fan of the vidIQ.
I'll have
I
to
like it.
take a look at it. But
Yep.
yeah, it helps me find the toxic relation and just keywords. There's a bunch of stuff. I could do a whole tutorial just on TubeBuddy, but I'm not right now. How am I making my graphics on Canva? I don't make anything. My designer does it, and I don't know how they're using Photoshop. They're not using Canva.
Another good one is a Morning Fame. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Mm-mm. Yeah, Holly, that was without the panels. I haven't even touched the panels yet. We're going to be experimenting right after this weekend with some panels.
Am I reading these prices right on these panels? I don't think I am. They're so cheap.
Yeah, they're cheap, bro.
Mhm.
No, that's you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Holly, that's
very
why. What's funny, Holly, you'll have people say, "Oh, you're one of those guys that live in the Philippines and live in the high
Oh.
life." It's like, and they get jealous and start hating on and throwing shade on you. It's like, I'm sorry that I chose not to live in the States, you know, but you want to pay
was a good choice.
$70,000 a month, go right ahead.
That was a good choice on your behalf.
Yeah. Me and Chris talking about that stuff. So, you know,
That
if you
was
wanted to run
slick.
servers over here like this, Holly, how much, if you want to say it, how much is your electric bill, Holly, on your servers? If you were, when you were running your mining equipment and everything in the States? I'll give you mine,
Fortune.
10,000 square foot house, huge ass office, huge ass house, you know, probably 8 split unit air conditioners, everything
10,000
else.
square foot. That is awesome.
$600 a month in AC or electric, $600 a month.
Oh, you're
crazy.
running ant miners. Those ant miners, chow money.
And
Ciao.
we're getting ready on top of it to put our phone farm here as well. So shh. Jason, Holly just logged in, so much stuff, do social shares. Yep, social shares. It's mainly, from what I've seen, view time, 80 something percent. There's a reason, for example, a reason why I do 10 minutes or less is I'm trying to keep the view time at 85% or higher. I'll give you that. The
There's
longer
so
the
much
view
stuff.
time, the better. Do they go back through and watch it again? Do they download it? You know, there's all types of little things that help. Dennis, hi, Holly. Yep, me too, Chris. Vidiq, I'll have to look at Vidiq now that you are telling me more about that, but I've just been using TubeBuddy for the past. A good artist is an asset. Invest in your business. Don't just try to keep the money to yourself. Invest. I need a social media manager, do this stuff, takes it off of me. That way I just got done producing the video. He automatically has a SOP that goes step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, blast, you know, and pushes it all out without me having to do it. Holly says, I hired someone to do Groove Funnels this afternoon. Nice. Me and Holly, we're talking about that. I got mine set up, sent it over to my graphics girl already. So at the house, it was only 1K a month, but I only ran, 1K a month, but only ran anti-miners. So Chris, have you used the phones to do Premiere downloads?
Nope. Just asking.
Not yet. Holly.
Yes.
Okay. Patrick, what are you going to use Groove Funnels for? I'm going to teach how to make funnels and make money. I'm going to teach how to make courses on Groove Funnels. I'm going to teach everything and every keyword possible. And the only reason I'm doing it is they pay out a very good affiliate. And that's about it.
Yeah, they do. Actually, 30%, I think, right? 40.
Yeah, I have a good friend that I bought my Groove Funnels Platinum from. Patrick, to everyone, are you going to, Jeff, guys, wake up and get a good VA to do the hack work. That is true. Dennis, I'm still wondering about Holly's comments from yesterday. How does she get content fast without scraping?
I don't think she writes the content, does she?
No. Holly says test out Premiere on the panels too. Yeah.
So yeah, and that's one of the things I was running into was because when we were talking before, she said that there was panels that were taking care of that. I've yet to find any panels that offer that particular service.
I think she mentioned them yesterday in the wasn't it that one?
Those are closed. Each one was closed. Is there any ones that are open that offer that specific service? That you would want to share? Because I mean, I went looking everywhere. So I mean, I probably wouldn't say. If you have one that's actually offering it, man, that would be awesome. Silence.
Yeah, Holly Stark says
Crickets.
follows.
The one she mentioned yesterday, it's not closed. You have to message did you message the guy?
Through their, yeah,
Did
but I
he
never
answer
heard
you?
anything back.
Yeah, that's
I
the
got,
problem.
yeah.
Just
I got
hang tight, I
in.
guess.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
They've got, I think, what you're looking for here. I mean, I could share my screen, but
Which one
No,
has it?
I'm
Not
sending
the
it to
Wiz,
you
the
right
Garden,
now.
I guess.
Chris, I'm sending it to you.
Cool.
Message him. That's how you register there, and once you're done registering, that's the private link or whatever.
it just, yeah, name drop Holly, you'll get in.
I'm serious, that's
Sure.
what I did.
Yeah.
Literally when Holly Stark said to let me in. I was like at the movie Poltergeist. Let me in.
It's my Holly passport, bitches. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
You guys explain what the heck a panel is. Social shares, social engagement, things that matter when it comes to, let's say, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, stuff that makes stuff go viral. I'll put it that way.
You know, when you go to like a supplement store for gym, right, Patrick? And you have the protein powders and you have the omegas and you have all that shit that everyone buys, right? And people are spending lots of money on it. It's getting them nowhere, right? Then you go to that really buff guy in the back of the store and he has the stuff that really works that costs a third of the price. That's basically what a panel is for social media like virality. Is that a word? It's like all the good stuff that gets it injected into the algorithm, basically. I learned this last night on my 3 a.m. Ask Me Anything with Holly Starks, bro.
And Holly just
Google it.
dropped another one for you, which is claimsocialauthority.com. So
Yeah, I went on
Oh,
that
but-
one. That's like almost like an agency. My question is I see here that you shared a token equals. How do I get a registration token?
that the reason I got that right was because I messaged the guy directly, and that's the link he sent me directly.
Okay. And then inside of here, so when I click on contact us, it takes me in a loop. How do I get in contact with him?
Did you go and fill out the form in which it says contact us? If you go to the actual social site at the very bottom, it says, if you go to, I'll show you. Give me one
Yeah,
second.
I'm here. If you click contact us, it takes me to a Zendesk
That's
ENUS
it.
request.
In the very
view.
That's the
bottom,
right one.
that's it.
There's nothing here though. It just says is blocked. The Zendesk is blocked. Could it be because I'm in the US? Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Do
I
you
wouldn't think it
can you
would be.
click on it and give me the URL, please?
Yeah, give me 1 second. All right, so here's, I'm gonna give you this one. So if you go to the login page, right, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
At the very bottom, it says contact us. All I did was contact that guy and say, Holly Stark says, let me in. That's literally all I said, please. And I literally messaged a guy. It took me to the requests. I drop in the requests in the description. It says Holly Stark said to please let me in.
Oh, it says
And he's-
disable my extensions. Maybe it's
Yeah.
maybe it's me on my
It's
side.
probably extensions, but that's about it. So yeah, it creates virality, if you will. So got about 4 minutes left, people. So get some questions in here. Once we get back at the beginning of the year, I'll be talking about, YouTube domination again, basically.
Ah, interesting. Son of a gun. I wonder why they block the extensions. What's up with that? It's weird. Interesting. Never had that happen before.
Are they really that busy that they don't allow people just to sign up like normal people?
She said, I think your PC's blocking them, not the other way around. Yeah.
2 years. Damn.
I don't know what it is, Chris, honestly, because I have, 20 something plus extensions, and I have extensions running like even right now. 3 or
I think it
4
was
of
the
them
flick over.
automations. Yeah, and I live in the Philippines, so it shouldn't be the fact that you're in the States, I wouldn't think.
Nah, it had to have been like, those like group by tools, how they give you those like proxy extensions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think. Because I shut those off and it went right through for me.
So this right here is why I listen to Holly when we're talking about YouTube. She was ranking for #1 for fidget spinners, roadblocks, nursing rhymes, and shit like that. Okay. John asked about proximity, anti-spam, update, keyword stuffing. So let me see, because I didn't see that one. John. There we go. What about proximity, anti-spam, update? I'll say this about updates. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm sure Chris will correct me, but I don't really think updates affect most people if they do the basics correct the first time. I think most people get affected by updates because they try to, if you will, use tactics to rank instead of actual doing on-page SEO, proper structure, proper content, internal linking, entity SEO, all the stuff that they should be doing. Instead, they try to game the system, and then when the system gets a patch, then they get affected. I deal with, let's say I have 100+ clients. Out of 100+, I have maybe 3 that were affected, and they weren't even affected by that. It's just we've been having a hard time getting them ranking, so I'm doing some other booster stuff to get them jacked up. If you actually do proper on-page SEO right first and stop relying on tactics, I just don't think it's going to affect you. But Chris was actually talking about something yesterday in regards to proximity and things, so maybe let Chris answer that one.
No, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
I was covering a negative tactic that's
The negative tactic. Okay.
it's working very well for one of my clients, but working against another client. So, where it's really good for a locksmith and we're doing it to other people, it's being done to us on another property, and it's really hurting, not hurting me, but it's hurting my client. So it is hurting me in a way. And what
I've seen that, yeah, where you do multiple businesses surrounding that same business.
Yep, right at the same location.
Same category, same location, just adding suites and stuff like that to it.
Very, very, very hurtful. So we had some new ones pop up in a particular location. Actually, 2 of his locations. I thought it was just the one. Then when we went in to go check, I realized that no, this is happening to you in multiple areas. So it's fun. It's fun. A lot of fun. So yeah.
To answer your question, Jason Holly says he can only take on a certain amount of people because of budget. She's tried numerous times to buy into his business, but he will always turn her down. So
I'm just looking at all the different types of stuff you get here, and it's very in depth.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very, this guy. I don't even know how that sets something like this up. It's like,
all right, you want to go over a little bit of TikTok-y, Chris, or no?
Sure. I have no problem with that.
You're the dude that's been testing it lately, so.
Yeah, I was just writing that guy a message.
He's got his TikTok hat on now, huh?
Yeah, my head's cold. I shaved my head and it's freezing, dude. I mean, I'd much rather pay. I don't, well, since you're on the other side, my question is for the service that you already know I'm looking for, what kind of costs are associated with that?
With the CTR stuff,
Yeah.
I already told you, that's covered. I've already told you, don't worry about that.
No, not with the CT. Then, so no, then with the YouTube stuff,
like
what
if
kind
it's
of
YouTube,
cost?
I pay her probably $400 a month for full-time work.
Okay, so you think it's probably just cheaper instead of using a panel, it's probably cheaper just to continue just doing it on your own then almost.
A lot of like what I'm setting up our phone farm and shit like that. So
See, it's just like sitting there doing it. It's like, oh my God, time consuming. But in any case, I have no problem sharing. Would you like me to share my screen?
yeah, just share what you've been doing, some results and stuff like that. Not necessarily step 1, 2, 3, because we don't have time really to go over all that. And I'm sure you have probably you do some mini offers and stuff on this. Let's see here.
I'd be interested to hear the quality of the traffic. Like, does it convert? Not really, I take it, like affiliate wise. And
I would, determining exactly how many people came over to YouTube.
yeah,
is going to be, I mean, I didn't put like a tracking code in there. I guess you could if I really wanted to see how many people are clicking that link. I didn't really care. I was more interested in seeing if I could get it to rank, that was really what I was after. So here, I'll share my screen.
The e-com, it converts for sure, Jason.
yeah, bro. My
like
friends are killing it.
Yeah.
Their rows are ridiculous right now. And the best TikTok ads are ones you don't even realize are ads till it's like 10, 15 seconds in. And you're like, oh, damn, now I've got to buy this. One day if drop shipping would be good. Yeah, it is. It's very good. I've got a friend that's doing it, Holly. Drop shipping from TikTok. He's killing it. And he lives in South Africa here and he's doing it in America.
You guys can see me here?
Yep.
All right, so I put this on here. This is pretty much just going through the resource file in which is inside the training. It's here. You'll see the sign up there if you want. So basically at the end of the day, it's 8 steps. I left out number 5 because that's the one that does it. Number 1 is obviously going to be pick a keyword that you want to target. Something that's going to be obviously, of course, related to your business, your brand, whatever's going to, for me, it's SEO related. The long story short, I mean, without giving the process, is we're trying to figure out who's the top performer. We need to figure out how many plays there are overall. Because whatever the amount of plays are, generally, there's always going to be 1 or 2 outliers, like big winners. And I'll show you some examples here in a second. We're not going to be able to beat them, but we want to get generally double or triple what some of the normal people are getting on there. And the reason is because when we're going in there and getting services, a lot of these services are only going to come on. If you have a 15-second video, they'll probably stay on there for 2 to 3 seconds. All right. In order to trigger. So you want to like triple the amount in order to get a little bit of that. I think just like the watch time on there. Right. So next is hearts. I think that these 2 elements are not anything to do with ranking, but it does seem as though like if I try it without hearts or any comments at all, the videos do not perform as well, even if the comments are just from yourself. Try to only use 15-second videos. I tried it with minute videos. It's not as effective. And then what I'll do is number 7 is finding the hashtag used by the top 3 competitors. I try to get a mixture, but generally it's going to be the primary keyword of like a variation, basically backwards usually. And then you pick like a longer tail or a bigger one that you're probably not going to rank for, but it's big. And generally it's going to be based on what the other competitors have. So if it's going to be SEO expert, I'll have SEO expert SEO, and then digital marketing, something along these lines. And then of course, use a keyword in the description. Be sure to add a call to action. Obviously our objective is to get them to YouTube or wherever, maybe your website. You know, call to action is good, but we want to make sure that if we're targeting, say SEO expert, we'll say, for instance, you want to try to make it no matter what. It's like Chris Palmer, SEO expert, and then the hashtag SEO expert, expert SEO, digital marketing, so on and so forth. So this is pretty much about it with that particular instance. If we come over here to TikTok, regardless if you're on phone, or you can also log in on your computer, which makes things fun for me because the phone's small, right? I don't have a big phone. I think it's a XR. I don't know what model that is. 11, I guess. So if we come inside of here, I'll just give you some brief examples, like Google
Hey, Chris, we
business.
can't see your screen.
I freaking hate Zoom. Thank you, Holly. How about now?
Yeah, we can see it now.
There's an inmate here. He's fun. All right. So we'll start with Google business profile. And if you look at my channel, you can, here, I'll show you my channel first, I guess. I wasn't trying at all. I made this one just before, just messing around. This is my son. These are hidden. So, and this is like just messing around, but there was probably about 14 of these types of videos where I was just trying to figure out if I could get them to rank inside of the search results, like Google search results. So what I was using was CPM, Chris Palmer Marketing, CPS is Chris Palmer SEO, and 007 is like, you know, 007 like a spy. So this SERP right here had, there's nothing, right? Like if you search that on Google, I'd be the only result. So what I was testing was, hey, just by itself, can I get in there? But I had 16 or 17 of these videos. I just left this one just for like remembrance of the time when I was trying to like figure it out when I first started stumbling onto it and figuring out, hey, how this thing works. But you can't just get them in there. What I learned from these tests and early on was, in order to get it to go inside of the actual search results, Google search results, you have to be a top video. And then what you also have to get is Google has these top categories. So digital marketing is a top category. In order to even show up in search results, you have to have a top video in that top category. So it's almost like TikTok has no index, no follow on their site or their app, whatever you want to call it. So you have to hit a top video to even be considered for indexation, just so you guys know. So I think that's one of the powers of being able to hit top video. So in any case, this was just around this time I started playing around and figuring out, and then pretty much every single video from that point forward, after I figured it out, I was able to rank. And I'll just give you some examples, like Google business profile. If you come inside of here, this is like your top page results, bam, top video right here. That's me, obviously. Gee, Chris, we didn't know. SEO expert. Obviously this is a harder one, but bam, that's me, top video. Another one that I did for fun was white hat SEO. Bam, that's me, #1 video. Maybe Google my business. I'm not 100% sure though. No, that one didn't hit. Let's do, and I don't get lucky every single time. Local SEO. No, that one didn't hit, not yet. Sometimes they take a little bit. So it looks like, what did I get? 3 so far? So 3 out of the 5 that I did, I was able to get poof in there. And I only tried it, you know, once I figured it out, 1, 2, 3 times. So each time that I actually tried, it got in there.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty much, it's pretty much about it. I keep videos for myself too, and then I make little silly videos, you know, like nonsense, play with my dog, and mostly just my son. But yeah, that's about it. So that's it, guys.
And that's without the panels.
That's without the what?
The panels, the social panels.
So on like
Holly,
White Hat
she's
SEO,
asking.
you can get them in there no matter what. You're gonna need the panel. I need the panel. You can hide it, but I try to make them look natural. What you have to do, I mean, I don't care, dude. I mean, I'm not worried about the $50. If you guys really want to be able to rank them, dude, it's the shares. It's the shares. It's the shares. So like on White Hat SEO is where I like started figuring it out. Like this one has nothing, like I you know, it's like, it's just the shares. So like, you don't really have to do anything. You could pretty much get in there. You might want to get a few views on there. Like you have to get something. This one has 169 plays. It's like, I could get a video that's just cranked up with the fake stuff and have 33,000 and it'll have the same amount of watch time as this video with 169, but this 169 is real. You know what I mean? But
Nice.
It's the shares. Once you click up them shares, right up. That's it.
Nice.
So that's it, man.
All righty. All right, we got to get going off here anyways. I've got another live to go do. Y'all have take some breaks. If y'all going to take a break, spend some time with your family and loved ones and all that. And then I will see y'all. I'm not on tomorrow.
How about next?
You're still
next
sharing
week?
your screen, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, am I? Again,
Yeah.
this I thought he would have took it from me. Thank you.
There we go.
What was I looking at? I can only imagine.
Nothing black.
Might need to cut that part.
Whoopsie.
No, we'll be back on Monday.
Better
We
than
won't be
naked ladies, Patrick. Trust me. But yeah.
Friday. We won't be doing anything, but Friday class is canceled. Then I will see y'all again on Monday, and y'all take a break, and then I'll see you again first of the year. Remember, we're going to be starting the video challenge. It's posted on Holly's Facebook page or Facebook, profile. Go over there, check it out, say how you want to participate or whatever. Okay. All right, and I will see you later. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Mike,
Enjoy.
Jason, everybody. Y'all be
Peace
blessed.
out, y'all. Happy holidays.
Have too. Be
Much
blessed.
love, guys.
Good
Cheers.
night.